up. Welcome.
We're back, baby.
Listening to Chicago from their debut album in 1969. Does anybody really know what time it is?
Do they?
Does anybody really care
No.
about time?
We don't.
Speaking of time, it's been a while since we've been here, and we're happy to be back. We have been kind of crazy busy.
We have.
Between family, traveling, all the things. We've missed you. We're so happy to be here, and we're so glad you're here today with us.
We are.
Oh. Did you hear that, Sammy?
I did.
Yay!
Also want to point out this amazing sign. Shout out to Joan's son. He got us that. He's the best. He's always
He's a thrift store shopper, and he's
Yeah.
always looking for stuff for our podcast and for whatever. So
he's the best. So
We
our new
love
addition.
it.
We love it. And we know it's backwards for you guys, but it is
so
what
what?
it is. It is what it is. Okay, so yeah, we have been gone. It's been several weeks since our last really long, very intense, emotional podcast. This episode is going to be a little bit more lighthearted. We went on a really fun trip to Chicago we wanted to talk about and show you guys. We're going to do some like new things for this podcast. We're going to actually edit in some pictures so you guys can actually see what we're talking about, because we just love taking pictures. If you guys know us, we love taking pictures. So yeah, Chicago.
So we're going to talk about our outfits, the places we went, how much fun we had. This is actually Sammy and I's first trip away together.
It was.
I mean, we've stayed locally at a hotel before. You spent the night at my house a couple times, but us to go out of town, it was our first time traveling, and guess what? It was great.
The Windy City.
The Windy City.
The Windy City.
We had so much fun. We got along great. It was so fun.
I mean, of course, yeah, no drama. I mean, there was some drama, not between me and her, but we'll get into that at the very end. It was some stress. But I mean, like, if you're traveling, there's going to be, it could be something.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah, we're going to start kind of off like, our first stops, and we're going to take you through our little trip. So, Joan, what was the first place we went to?
Well, the first place we went to, we had to stop at Gene and Jude's hot dog stand. It's the most famous. Do you know what year it started?
Oh my gosh.
Dang it. We should have looked that up.
A long time ago. It's been around for a really long time.
But it was so cool, and we chose retro outfits. We wore red tops and jeans, and it was so fun. And we were filming outside there, and everybody was looking at us, but did we care?
No. So yeah, we'll put this picture up right here. You'll see us holding the hot dogs. We're so happy. It was really hard not to eat those hot dogs right away. We were starving too, because we had like been on the airplane. We were go. Going into this place, I mean, you walk in, there's just a whole lineup, the hot dogs everywhere.
Nowhere to sit inside.
Nowhere to sit.
A counter to stand.
Yeah, if anyone's been there, let us know in the comments. I'm sure so many people have. And then they had like the French fries were so fresh because they had one of those potato pillars that they're just cranking them out. It was so good.
Didn't they put the hot dog on the fries, or was it just
they put the fries in the hot dog? Which we were like, whoa, we never had seen this, but we really wanted to make sure the first stop was get authentic Chicago dog, because we do love food and we love new experiences. So we're like, we're getting that dog.
But it was so funny because when we were at the airport, we were going to take the L. We were trying to figure out how to take the L.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. So we bought the little card, right?
Which took us, wait 1 second. We went up to a huge machine that spits out this card, and I felt so bad for the people behind us. 2 Kansas City girls had no idea what we were doing. It took us, I don't even know how long to get this card. I don't even know if the card was.
It felt like 10, 15 minutes, but I don't know if it was that
I remember looking back, and there was just a line of people. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we finally
got our card.
Yeah, we got our card.
And then we were trying to figure out what train we needed to take to get to Gene and Jude's. And then we saw a couple of police officers.
I think the police officers saw us.
Okay, so, they could tell that we were confused. And yes, you're right. He did ask us if he could help us. And we were like, please, yes. And so he was helping us. Then he got another guy to come over. We were telling him where we wanted to go, and he was telling us we had to take like 3 different trains to get to this place. So there was no convenient way.
There was no, and even when we took the 3 different trains, we had to
still
walk
had to
like
walk.
10 blocks.
Yeah. And he says it seems like a lot for a hot dog.
We're like, you don't know what this hot dog means to us, okay?
Right.
We have an outfit plan to eat this hot dog.
I mean, he was very sweet.
He was. There was there, and another officer came up, and they were like, he was like, yeah, you guys ain't gonna want to go there. You're not gonna want to take the L. And we're like, okay, we're gonna listen to you.
By the way, we still have that $25 L card for our next trip to Chicago.
Right.
Anyway, so he told us to take a taxi, which we did.
We did. Yeah.
I don't remember how much that was.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
But anyway, we got to Gene and Jude's, and it was so amazing, and the hot dog was so good. It was so fun.
Delicious.
Yeah.
We ate that in like 2
no
seconds.
Time.
2 seconds. But it was funny because, you know, for Joan and I, like, we want to document this experience, not like just for you guys, but for us. Like, it's just memories for us. And we love taking pictures together. We love dressing up. And it's like newer for us to be taking pictures out in public.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we had done it previously in Crown Center. We did like a whole, if you look on one of our Instagram pages, we did like a really cute White Christmas Little Sisters kind of dance. And that, like, once I did that, we got comfortable. Like, okay, we can do it. People are going to look at us, whatever. They're going to walk by. They're just going to say, what are these crazy girls doing?
Well, we decided that 5 minutes later, they're going to forget about it.
Yeah, they're going to forget about it.
It's not going to be that big a deal.
So in Chicago, we're like, we've done this before, you know, but we were like in a parking lot. Cars were trying to park where our tripod was. But we did get some really cute photos. Like I said, we showed that one. We'll show another one here. But it was a great start.
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
I loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
And so then we decided it was time to head to our Airbnb, which Sammy found us this amazing. I mean, we planned this trip. We started planning like a year ago, but then in January we started making our reservations. Yeah. So in January, Sammy found this Airbnb, and it's called the Retro Lover's Dream. It was so amazing, and Sammy's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah. So a picture up here we're posting, as you guys can see. So it is a condo, is in the west side of Chicago. And let me tell you, if you like the 60s or 70s, you would just as like your dream pad, because the people that bought it, they bought it, I think what I read was for $600,000 they bought it.
That whole building?
That whole building. Okay. Back in the early 2000s. And it originally was owned by Joey the Clown Lombardo. If you guys don't know much about him, which I didn't know much about, like Chicago mobsters, he was in that circle. So he was born in like the early 1920s, moved over here, lived in this particular place that we stayed for nearly 50 years while he was committing all these crimes. Like I said, you guys can look him up if you're interested. So very active in the Chicago crime mob scene, which we think is really cool. But the people that bought it wanted to have his stuff like live on through that. So it's a complete experience. They have pictures of him. They have all of his shoes,
and all his furniture and the carpet. It's all original.
Yeah, shag carpet.
Yeah, red shag carpet.
Amazing. Like I said,
you'll see our pictures.
Yeah, see our pictures. So the second I saw that, I was like, yes, absolutely yes. Like, if you know anything about me and Joan, like, we love like the retro vibes. Like, we love the 70s, 60s, the 80s, me especially the 80s. But oh my gosh, we were like, okay, so this is a theme. This is now a theme trip.
Yeah, that was the theme for the trip.
This is a theme trip. All of our outfits are going to be retro-inspired Chicago. Yep. So yes. So when we got there, it exceeded our expectations.
Oh, it was amazing.
Beautiful.
It was 2-bedroom, right? 2-bedroom, 1 bath, had a large like great room type thing. A nice dining room.
Beautiful kitchen. Oh my gosh.
A back, what do we call that little den? You called it a den?
Yeah, I guess it was kind of like a den. Yeah.
With the paneling, wood paneling. It was so cool. But we happened to walk out on the back patio, right? When we got there, just checking everything out. And this is, I think they call them like brownstones, they're all like connected.
Yes.
So there were like 3 flats on one side and 3 on the other, all connected. We got on the patio, and the neighbor next door happened to be out there. That's where he kept all his drinks, because they were all keeping cold out there.
Yeah.
And so we started chatting with him, and oh my gosh, he says, "You guys know it's haunted, right?" And we're like, no.
My eyes just put up.
We're like, tell us all about it.
I love scary things.
Well, Sammy loves scary things.
Yeah.
We have to know that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't. But so he was telling us it was haunted by Joey's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, is she a nice person? And he said, or was she a nice person?
Mm-hmm.
He says, no, horrible.
Which now that's him saying that. We don't know if that's true. I just want to put that out there.
Right.
But yeah, she said basically they had separated. I know that Joey had went to prison. And they had separated, but they lived still in the same house, condo, but she moved in the bottom and he lived in the top. And so this neighbor said that she actually ended up dying in there. Don't know if that's true. We're just saying this is just what the neighbor told us. He said that he's been there for 7 to 8 years. He also told us that another neighbor that lived down under him had been there for like 30 years.
Yeah, he said if you run into him, you'll hear all the stories.
All the stories. We didn't. Unfortunately, I wish we would have, but we didn't. We had an itinerary we had to stick to. So yeah. So this, as soon as I heard that, I feel like the energy shifted in the house. And we had noticed that first night a ton of lights flickering. I mean, constant. In the dining room specifically. So that was kind of like a weird vibe. But you know, we had things to do. We're like, we got to get ready. We got to move on. We have a whole thing for that night.
We get our cute outfits on.
Exactly.
And that's so much more important than a haunting,
right? Oh, we'll worry about that later. And trust me, I did worry about that later that night. Both of us did.
Right. But
anyways, we'll get to that. Yeah.
So that night we ended up going to this great restaurant called The Whale.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I had we split a burger.
Oh my gosh.
Burger and fries?
Yeah. Burger and fries, and then we had an appetizer. We had deviled eggs.
Oh, I forgot about that.
With little bacon bits on it.
Yes.
It was very good.
So good. Oh my gosh, the atmosphere there was amazing. It's like one side of it was this big long bar and the rest was a restaurant. It was so fun. They had the best bathroom for selfies.
Very pretty.
I love that. It was so cool. We had so much fun.
It was beautiful. And it was literally one of the best burgers I think I've had.
Yeah, it was really, but you know, it was in Chicago.
It was in Chicago.
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe
we
for us it was.
We were so
it could have been the whole vibe,
right,
you know, the whole vibe. But yeah, no, it was a great first night in Chicago.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So we Ubered there, and then we walk then?
We walked. We tried when we did the itinerary. We were like, okay, where are the places that we for sure want to have dinner? And what's around there so we can kind of like walk around. So we did find this really cute. It was kind of like a speakeasy. It wasn't really, but very, very 1970s tiki kind of like bar thing lounge. We wanted to check out. The vibes looked really, really cool, and they were amazing music, 70s music.
Super dark and
wood everywhere.
The chandelier, you love that retro.
I love the glass chandelier.
What's that style?
I don't know.
I can't think of it. But anyway, it was so cool.
It was so cool. Yeah. We just had so much fun. It was a great end of the night because they just had great music and we just enjoyed each other's company. Yeah. We were really cute in our outfits, which
we need to talk about.
We need to talk about that. Oh my gosh, let's rewind that here because
so our outfits were going out that night.
Were going out. Okay, right here. Boom. All right.
Cute, right?
Very cute. This hallway that you see us strutting down. Oh my gosh.
It was amazing.
That checkered floor.
It was everything.
It was everything.
It was everything. It just made the whole apartment.
Oh my gosh, cool. It did. And so, okay, so I'll start out with my outfit. That outfit, again, we really wanted like that retro inspired look. So I got this dress. I got it from Pretty Little Things. I don't know if you guys got to check their stuff out. They have amazing sales. I think I got that dress for like $12 or something. Perfect long. What's that sleeve called? That's like a long drapey, 60s, 70s.
No, I can't think
like
of it.
Bell sleeve. And then like high, like kind of like go-go-y boots. So that was my vibe. And Joan.
I wore a faux leather dress from Amazon that I think was maybe $25 or something. Fit was amazing on it. I absolutely loved it. It was so comfortable, and our colors just went together so well.
So good. It was both dresses just body.
Yeah,
they just
fit great.
Fit
great.
Felt amazing. We were just strutting it down there. We were just like, can we even go out in these outfits?
Should we go out in these?
I don't know.
Are we too hot?
Maybe. It's like my husband always says, because, you know, I sent him pictures of us and stuff and kept him in the loop. And he was like, no. You look too good to be going out. But of course he's joking because my husband is the sweetest thing, and we have a great relationship, so there's no trust issues or anything there. But he always says that. He's like, no, you're looking too good.
But that's a huge compliment.
A huge compliment. So so that was our look for night one, and it matched the whole night.
Right.
The whole night.
Everywhere we went.
Yeah.
Of course, we coordinated together. The colors are perfect. Yeah, of course we did.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Oh, just kidding. But yeah, no, we love to coordinate.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if we're taking a picture, you want it to be cohesive. Right, exactly.
Match.
Okay, so amazing night, amazing food, amazing vibes. So then we get back. We're tired. I mean, we are tired. It was, flying, all that stuff. We're tired. We're getting ready for bed. We get to bed. I'm laying in bed. And all I can think about is a possible haunting happening. I can't even close my eyes. Okay, I'm serious. I'm just like, my mind is spinning. Like, is she gonna show herself? Am I gonna just like look and she's gonna be like at the foot of my bed? I mean, all night. I love scary things, but what I do is I just hyper focus on them, and then my mind just goes crazy places.
Which is so funny because Sammy loves scary movies. Everything's scary. Halloween,
but I scare myself.
I don't like any of that. And she was petrified.
I was freaking out.
Haunting.
I thought for sure she's gonna come in here and she's gonna do something.
Didn't even bother me.
Didn't even bother her, even though she could not sleep.
So neither one of us slept a wink that night.
Seriously.
Sammy, because she was afraid of the haunting. I don't know why I didn't. I guess the excitement and being in a different place. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just, it was some vibes going on.
I got it. The bathroom was right outside Sammy's room. So I went in the bathroom in the morning. I came out and she was, come in here.
I'm like,
I went in her room and I said, Sammy, I didn't sleep. She goes, I didn't sleep either.
Yeah, my eyes like twitching.
Yeah, so it was bad. But that wasn't going to stop us from our Chicago trip.
No, we were excited because we had a full day planned. Full day.
We got up, got ready, had our coffee, and where did we go that morning?
So that morning we were actually in Wicker Park is where we ended up. So we're kind of just like all over Chicago, which is fun. We like that. I don't think we even talked about that. Even like the first night, I think we kind of walked around our neighborhood too a little bit to kind of get the lay of the land.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we stopped by a little grocery store and just got a couple things. But
it was really cute.
It was super cute. So where we stayed was a really nice area. We felt completely safe.
Very safe.
So yeah, we ended up going to Wicker Park. We had a cute little breakfast. I cannot remember the coffee place we went to, but we both got something little to eat, got some coffee. Because we knew we're going to be walking all day. We have a lot of things sightseeing that day. So we did that, and then we're like, okay, we need to go to the Miracle Mile. That's like a thing you do in Chicago.
Well, there were certain stores that we definitely wanted to go to.
Yeah, we wanted to go. Yeah. So we went to Zara.
We went to Zara. I was super excited to go there because I have several pieces of their clothes. You have some. We were kind of disappointed.
I was like, no, not about it.
We went to a couple other stores and just kind of disappointed. They're big box stores, and we knew that going into it.
Yeah,
we still wanted to go. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was very pretty to be down there. Yeah,
very pretty, very pretty. A lot of stores that window shopping I cannot afford.
We did a lot of that, but it was fine.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Good.
Yeah. So then we walk. So we're walking all day.
Yes, we are.
We're walking all day. So we want to see everything. We're like, we want to be like the Chicago, the people in Chicago. We're walking everywhere. So then we went to Navy Pier,
which is really cool.
Really
super windy,
very
but
windy.
It was so pretty there.
It was very pretty. We took a lot of photos there. A lot where our hair was
we're in front of our
not
face.
Looking great. Yeah, we tried though. We got a couple. We got a couple good ones. So yeah, very beautiful. And then we were like, you know what? We're hungry. We're getting hungry. We needed something, and of course, you got to have pizza in Chicago.
Here in Chicago,
right? You do. And so we had stumbled upon
Roberts, and it was down by Navy Pier, like close to the Riverwalk area. We actually got to sit outside by the water. These beautiful yellow umbrellas.
Oh my gosh.
It was so pretty.
We can put a picture here, so you guys can see the view. But honestly, it was amazing. We had the best Caesar salad, the best pizza, great service. It was just so nice to be able to, because we walked all morning just to sit somewhere. The water was beautiful. There were like boats parked up there.
It was so pretty.
It was it was a great lunch, and we really needed that. So recommend that 10 out of 10. It was really, really good. So from there we were like, okay, we want to do for sure Chinatown. But we don't want to take a taxi to Chinatown.
No, boring.
Lame.
We're not lame.
We're in Chicago.
Right. What do you do in Chicago?
You take a water taxi.
Of course you do.
So we did that.
So cool.
And it was really cool because it's so affordable.
What
it was like
$10, $15?
like $10 a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys have never been to Chicago, you should do that. It's an experience because you're literally on this boat through the city. One of the best movies, My Best Friend's Wedding. That scene, if you guys know it, when she should have told him that she loved him, that was me and Joan. We were sitting there. We were going under the bridge.
Yes, it was very cool.
It was very cool. So we did that. It was a really nice time to just do that. So yeah, and we made it to Chinatown.
Yeah, which was very fun.
Very fun. Very, very crowded. It was very busy there. We went into all the shops. One particular
talk about the dress.
Oh my God. Okay, so for some reason I just wasn't in my head, which you'll see my night 2 dress, which looks amazing. I don't know why I didn't think that it wasn't going to look good or whatever. It wasn't the vibe, but it was. However, I was in my mind at the time in Chinatown. I saw those dresses.
I don't know
what are they called.
I don't know.
We should know this. We should have looked up.
Don't.
Anyways. So I'm like, I want to try one on. Well, there are these crowded little shops.
Oh, very crowded.
And I'm like, Joan's like, well, just slip it over. And they're like, well, I guess the youth dress is a shorter dress, so it's like about knee length, which I wanted. I didn't want the adult one because
the adult dress are long.
It goes down to your ankles.
Yeah.
And so Joan is over here. I have my arms up like this. She's trying to pull it over my body. And this is like a child size. This lady that owns the shop, she comes over and she's like, no, child size, not for a woman. No, you're too big.
Women up there.
You're too big. And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it. I can't get this off. So here I am. This woman's like scolding us for doing this, and Joan's trying to pull it off my body. My hair is all over the place. It was
classic.
So
it was classic.
I didn't get the dress. No. I was like, we just need to get out of here before I get like a spanking or something, because it was a no. You should not do that. But yeah, no, we had a really good time in Chinatown. I kind of wish, I think we kind of missed some of it.
We missed some of it because we were kind of running out of time. Yeah. We had a reservation for dinner and we had to get back.
Yeah. So
one thing we did realize, the difference in Chicago and Kansas City, everything takes a lot longer to get to.
Oh boy, howdy does it.
I mean, short miles, but takes a lot longer to get to. So anyway.
That comes into play
later
on in this trip.
Right.
So yeah, we had a blast. I did get a couple things for my husband. My husband loves like all things Asian, so like very Asian food, stuff like that. So I did get him some fun treats, some candy. So it was really fun, but definitely we want to go back there again and actually eat some stuff. It was so crowded there. I wanted to get some dumplings or something, I think, but it was so packed. So next time Chicago, I'll go there. So we went back to our Airbnb and this is night 2.
And we're pretty tired and we're running out of time. And we're like, oh my gosh, we have to hurry and get ready.
Yeah.
And so we decided neither one of us decided to shower or wash our hair.
No, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we got things to do. So we rallied, and this was our second night outfits, which I think hands down was the best night. So here's a picture of us here in the living room. And then we'll put another picture up here in the iconic hallway, of course, with the tile floor. We have to take pictures, and then outside of the building too. We did a little photo session. So this is our second night look. I was wearing a Zara dress that I got off of, I think, ThredUp.
Yeah.
For like $15. Last minute. I had another outfit, just did not work. It wasn't the vibe. So I was trying. Joan had got her outfit, so I was trying to kind of match that vibe. Shoes were Amazon. They're like Mary Jane baby doll platforms and some like silky little socks. So that was my look. And then Joan.
So I got my outfit from Pretty Little Things, where Sammy had gotten her dress the night before. I loved it. I had never ordered from them, but I ordered that outfit. Sammy happened to be here when it was delivered. Yes. I tried it on, fell in love with it. It fit so great. I was so comfortable in it. I loved it, loved it, loved
It
it.
was such a cute look.
And
yeah.
we had kind of the same look. I had the little peplum skirt.
Yeah.
You had a little peplum on your
Mhm.
dress. So it really coordinated well.
Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, we rocked it.
I thought the vibe was amazing.
The vibe was
for
amazing.
our Airbnb.
It was. Yeah, it really was. So that night, we went to Bar LaRue.
Bar LaRue, yes.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
So pretty. They had flowers all over the ceiling. It was so cool.
Wow.
You guys, we ordered. So, of course, Sammy and I kind of planned what we were going to order before
we
went
always
out.
look. Okay, we're the kind of girls, I will tell you this. I know what I'm gonna eat like 2 days ahead of schedule.
Well, Sammy does. I don't. Really
I do.
know that,
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, I'm getting that. Yeah. That's what I know. So we had
kind of planned we were going to get, and we had decided they had this tray that for 2 people, chicken nuggets and fries. That was, we thought, oh, let's split that.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Because it was like, what, how many nuggets? It was like 8 or 10. Yeah, 8 or 10.
Like that.
Yeah.
And it came, so we ordered it at the restaurant, and the server, I don't remember, man or woman, said, well, okay, it comes out on a skateboard, surfboard?
It was like,
what was it?
It was some kind of board.
Some kind of board. I don't
know
if
it
was like a skateboard or a surfboard.
Yeah. Like this long.
So it comes out on that with a sparkler, which I think, though, we might have a picture of that.
We do. We have it. Yeah, we have a picture. Yeah.
But that was so cool.
It was
so
wild.
Fun. And the food was good. You know, it wasn't outstanding. It wasn't like Sammy would say, it wasn't like Chick-fil-A nuggets.
No, it was not Chick-fil-A nuggets. However, it was bougie.
It was very bougie.
And it was fun. Because I'm like, I don't know anywhere where you can get like a huge nugget board with like a billion fries with a sparkler in it on a skateboard.
Right. It was the flowers all over the ceiling.
Yeah.
It was
so
cool.
It was such a fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a really, really cool restaurant. And then
and they had a great mirror too. And I think that you have that picture.
I do. I'll post that right here. Oh, it was a great mirror. It was a great picture. The whole thing was great. And then we're like, okay, we ate. We want to walk around. There was another place that we wanted to check out, which was
Alta Vita.
Yes, and that was an Italian restaurant. I had amazing reviews. We wanted to eat there. Can we not get a reservation?
Yes, because we had planned all our restaurants and we tried to get reservations and some we couldn't. So we thought
it was
just
a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was so beautiful.
Stunning.
We do plan to eat there next time.
We do, because the food smelled amazing. So yeah, we were there for a little bit, just enjoyed the ambiance.
Yeah, it had a great vibe.
Yeah, we just had to, and we did a lot of walking in those heels.
Well, see,
no heels.
I did have to take my shoes off.
She had to take her shoes off. Our feet were killing us. So yeah, that was night 2. Now, when we got back to the Airbnb, we had a cute little pajama thing. We had a pajama session. So we had matching PJs. Yeah. We took some photos. I'll put it up here in Joan's room. We did like a retro slumber party.
It was so fun.
I grabbed Joan's glasses case, acted like it was a phone, which it really does look like it in the picture.
Like it, yeah.
So yeah, no, it was such a fun time. We were cracking up. We were just, I mean, my stomach hurt so bad. But one thing that I did notice, we both did notice this. We're going back to the haunting thing. The second night that we were there, the second day, we did not notice the lights flickering. And I'm telling you, that first day, I mean, it was very apparent. It was a lot. So I'm thinking, okay, we're not a threat. We were being very respectful to the space.
I think that she could tell that we wanted to be there. We dressed for her space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We honored the space.
We honored it. Good
and I slept that night.
Yeah, I did too.
So much better.
Right.
So there you go.
There
you go. We were safe. So yeah, that was night 2. Sunday is when we were headed home. But we did have some time. So where we were staying was next to the Ukrainian Village area of Chicago, which was really beautiful. Beautiful churches, beautiful artwork, just a beautiful neighborhood.
And that was a Sunday morning. So
that was a Sunday morning.
We actually walked into a beautiful church. They were having a service.
It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. So yeah, it was that morning. We just really wanted to kind of like take in the area, walk around. Before we went and got breakfast, which that place too was stunning.
Yeah, the Blue Door Farmstead. That was so
gorgeous.
Pretty. Inside, outside.
Oh my gosh.
Food was amazing there.
Food was amazing there. We got right in, which was great because we just don't know. Like we're trying these places, especially in a big city on the weekend, but we did. We got right in, had a great breakfast, and then we were like, okay, what can we do? We had a couple hours to burn. Let's walk around. And it was really cool because where we were was close to Lincoln Park. So we did see a lot of Chicago, a bunch of the different neighborhoods. We walked around there. Just walked up and down, saw all the businesses.
And that's when we found some really cute boutiques.
Very cute.
Yeah,
we went in and out. Yeah,
I bought a couple things at those.
So yeah, all in all, that was really, really fun. What was not so fun was we're from Kansas City. We don't really have crazy traffic. Okay. Joan's over there trying to get our.
Well, Sammy, first of all, had to have a croissant.
I had to have a croissant.
She had to have a croissant.
And
we found a place that was famous for them, which I don't remember the name of.
And it was a Ukrainian shop too. And they're famous for their pastries. So I was like, oh, well, we're waiting. I just want to go in and get this thing. Well, it took forever to get because it's a popular place. I was
going to say, like, it was 15, 20
minutes to get my croissant. And but she was out there and she was trying to get it
outside waiting, trying to get an Uber to get us to the airport. And they kept saying I would get one and then they would drop off. I would get one and then they would drop off. And so I texted Sammy. I said, Sammy, they keep dropping off. You need to get out here. We need to get to the airport. She goes, okay, there's one more person.
I was like, I just wanted to ask, excuse me, I just want a croissant. Can I just get my croissant? I got to get back to Kansas City.
Oh my God. So Sammy comes out and finally I said, yes, I've got an Uber and he's on his way.
Yeah.
And we're waiting. It's taking so long for him to get there. My gosh. And then we actually see him. Remember when I say, oh, is that him? So it looked like his car and he had stopped. I think he had seen us and realized we had our luggage and he had to stop and clear out his trunk or something.
Oh my gosh. This is when we were kind of starting to sweat a little bit. Like we got to be there soonish.
We're like, Sammy, we got to go.
And this guy was not, he was kind of taking his time.
Yeah, he wasn't speeding.
Okay. But we were only 16 miles away, I think.
I think that was what it was.
It took us how long?
1 hour.
1 hour. 1 hour to get
to the
there.
Airport.
Okay.
So, we go to check our bags and it alerts us that we have missed our arrival
our time to check in.
Our boarding time.
Yeah.
We had missed our boarding time. And we're like, holy crap.
Even though we had like 30 minutes until boarding, it's not MCI. This is we were flying out of O'Hare. Mm-hmm. It's way different. I'm sure you guys know. You've been probably traveled in bigger cities. You know, in Kansas City, you can just get in and out. You just check your stuff, check your shoes off, on, boom, boom. You're there.
We would have got our bags checked. We would have never made it through security.
No, never. We were delusional there. We were thinking we could probably do this, and there was no way. So that's when the stress started setting in.
Right. And so then they sent us over to another line. They said, if you missed it, you need to get in this other line. Mm-hmm. So we were in the other line and there was a gentleman in front of us and he's like, did you guys miss your check-in time? We're like, yeah. And he said, me too. And, we were talking a lot about that. Nobody knew what to do. Nobody was really giving us instructions on what to do. So we're waiting. And finally, they were calling people up one by one. And then a lady started calling people from the other line. And Sammy and I are like, nope. And Sammy just zooms up to the front. She's like,
I'm gonna do anything right now
because we're getting on this plane
because we have to work the next day. So major stress. But thank goodness we were put on standby. And so me and Joan were like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's try to enjoy our time here.
I don't know if we can call it enjoying our time.
Cross our fingers and we got really lucky.
We got very lucky. I think we were the last two people. We were the last two. Because I think there were like maybe 4 other people that got on standby, and then we were the last two.
We were the last two, and it was like a 6 o'clock flight, racing. So it wasn't honestly too bad. So we made it home in one piece. But
I think I got home like at 10
or 11. 10 or 11. It was a little bit later than we expected, but
so that added a whole layer of excitement and stress.
Yes, it did.
Trip,
it did. But you're going to look back and we laugh at it.
Now we do.
Because it was funny. Now we do not at the time, but the whole thing. And I mean, I'm a big believer, like it's, what happens. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. So, we got home safe and that's all that matters. And we had an amazing trip.
It was so fun.
So fun. We're looking forward to planning our next one. Cause we don't plan on stopping. That's a big thing in our friendship is we want to experience new things with each other. So it's one thing that's very important to us. So,
we need that girl time.
Yeah, we need the girl time. But be looking out for what's to come because I'm sure we're gonna have some ideas. It's gonna be maybe another big city. Maybe New York City. Can you imagine?
That'd be amazing.
That'd be so great. Gosh. All right. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this and all our pictures. If you have any questions, comments, please leave it below and we'll try to answer anything you might have. So bye.